Hello friends. I seriously thought about postponing this video. Number one, it's gotten cold today. It was so nice yesterday. I mean, it was short sleeve weather. It was downright hot. I just ran out of time, so it didn't get accomplished. Another fact is as you can see, I'm pretty banged up. I don't have the prettiest face right now. I look a lot better than I have. Overnight, well, first of all, if you didn't see my last video, okay, today is Saturday. Last Monday, I sawed down some cedar branches and I was carrying them down the sidewalk, or not the sidewalk, my driveway, and I just fell. Not sure exactly what caused me to fall, but it was like a domino. Never caught myself, never let go of the branches. Basically landed on my face. And overnight, between yesterday and today, the swelling has really gone down a lot. So I look a lot better, and I feel better than I have. I'm actually not feeling muscle pain today. First time all week. So there's been some significant improvement, but I still don't have the prettiest face out there. And it's probably going to take a while for all this bruising. I mean, my lip is black inside and out and everything. But so between not looking too good and it being chilly, another issue I've run into is it's been so windy. There was a brief pause in the wind yesterday, and I was hoping to get this done yesterday, but I just ran out of time. Right now, I mean, this morning it was really, really windy. We had storms overnight. I did not get any rain at all. Had a really rough night. Prairie was terrified. And yet my area was in the dark green on the radar. It was much, much worse to the east. Austin was just reds and oranges and just, oh, and I know other parts of the state had some tornadoes and stuff. So I feel for those people who really got beat up by the storm. And even if they did not suffer, their animals probably did, and they might have. I mean, I honestly, I think I heard maybe some long thunder or something. I'm not sure what I heard. I think Prairie was hearing something out there. She was terrified. But between all the wind and my injury and stuff, I thought about, postponing this, but I really want to do this video. And, I could have just not done it at all, but I really want to do it. And that is, as I shared probably a month ago by now, it's been a while, because I just checked, and it was on December 4th, Family Homestead celebrated hitting 10,000 subscribers. They had actually already hit, I think they're past 11,000 already, but things had happened and they didn't, like from 10,000 to 11,000 went really fast. And so, but they finally got to do the 10,000 celebration. And they had been collecting prizes to give off. And people had donated a lot of prizes to give off. So this was a huge deal. And for those who don't follow a lot of channels on the homestead community, Family Homestead, they're really important to us. They go to a bunch of meetups around the country, and they'll do live streams. They help us, smaller channels, get known. Every Monday, they feature a channel, not just a homesteading channel, but any channel who agrees to come on. And it's basically like an interview, but, they ask questions. People can call in and ask questions. Get to know them. And it's a fun time. And I have come across a lot of great channels by watching their Monday night lives. Tuesdays, they actually have a tech for us YouTube creators. The software and everything involved in doing videos is not easy. There's a big learning curve. And they have really stepped up to the plate to help us. And they do a lot more than just that. But they're really loved in the homesteading community and beyond. They are really loved. Well, that night, I actually won some seeds. I knew the answer to one of the questions that was asked, and to my shock, I won. And why it's a shock is that I happen to have a real huge lag time, that when it's normally, I will see the answers to a question, because this is live streamed through YouTube. And so people will start, the answers in the chat will show up before I've even heard the question. And so I just kind of assume I'm never going to win anything that way. When it's a will, you get your name on a will, to me that's more fair for people like me, because I just never, I mean, it's rare that I will hear a question before I see an answer. My internet's really slow out here. So to actually win something was really exciting. Well, it took them a while, but I finally got my seeds in the mail this week. Now, they came from Single Dad Homestead. I can't see the camera. He has his own YouTube channel, and he's a single dad. And I'll put a link to his channel. But I didn't expect this many seeds. And I just cut this open. Just cut it open. It actually came in yesterday's mail. And so I thought, I have not even looked at any of these seeds. You know, I just cut it open. I thought we could look at them together and see what I get to plant this year. Because look at all these seeds. Look, I got all these seeds. Let me make sure I got everything out. So let's see what Single Dad Homestead showed me. Ooh, Baker Seed is a company a lot of people love. They sell heirloom seeds. And I'm going to get to plant some green beans. Or, yeah, they look like green beans. It says bean, but it looks like a green bean. It's McCaslin bean. And it was, by that family with that name in Georgia before 1900. So I have tried off and on, buying green beans seeds at the nursery nearby, and haven't had a whole lot of luck. So this is going to be exciting, because I really would like to grow some green beans. And now I have planted beets before, traditional beets. They didn't do too well. First of all, like, I planted in the septic system, so I wouldn't have to water and stuff. And if they grew, maybe the goats ate them, I don't know. But I'm going to plant these in the garden. I'm going to plant all these things in the garden for the most part. And so this is going to be exciting, because I really, really want to grow beets. And, I was hoping for some radishes. Now, the radishes you get in the store, I really don't like that kind. But other kinds of radishes, like I like daikon radish. And I've heard people saying roasted radishes. I tried that once, but with store-bought radishes, and I didn't really care for it. So to grow a different kind of radish that maybe has a different kind of flavor, and try that's something I've been wanting to do. Oh, and I got some more green beans, so I'm going to be able to grow a lot of green beans. Or maybe I'll share them. Ooh, squash. It's a summer squash type. The Petisons, I'm horrible at foreign words. But it's a summer type of squash. That's going to be fun, because I tried doing some of that last year. What on earth? Bloomsdale spinach? This is from heirloom seeds, and the picture looks more like watermelon and grapefruit and things like that to me. But it says spinach on it. I love spinach, and if you see every one of my videos, the chickens ate my spinach. So I was growing spinach, and now I'm not growing spinach. And this is still spinach. I mean, I could plant these right now. And the radishes, I really wanted to plant some radishes right now, so I can get going. Next time it kind of warms up. It's too cold to plant today. But when we have another warm spell, I'm going to get out there and plant some of this. And this thing, this has a lot of seeds in it. This is good. Ooh, mustard greens. That's something I've wanted to try. I've never eaten mustard greens. It's never sounded like it would appeal to me. But, you know, things that are in the stores, they're not the same as when you grow it yourself. So this is going to be exciting. Now this is going to be interesting. I see 2 different kinds of carrots. Because of my rocky soil, I've never tried carrots, but I do have a pot that they may work in. So I'm going to try these. You know, it's above ground, you know, I can't think of what it's called, but, you know, it's a big, huge pot that, because I can't grow things like this in the ground. So this will be fun to grow. See if I can grow carrots. It's a cosmic purple and a Danvers half long. So if I can grow purple carrots, that'd be fun. Ooh, we got tomatoes, pink. So that will be good. I'll have to research this, read the stuff on the back. Because with tomatoes, there's the indeterminate and the determinate. And there's also like the, you know, Roma type and then the sandwich type. You know, find out what more about this. That looks pretty good. Ooh. Giant pumpkin. That's going to be fun. I have had pumpkins grow on their own without me doing anything. I once bought a whole bunch of pumpkins and a friend gave me a whole bunch of pumpkins because she was getting rid of all her goats and it hurt her hands. She had to cut them. The goats wouldn't eat them unless she cut them into small pieces. So she gave them to me, and one or two of them started rotting I had them stored in the garden, and I would feed them occasionally to my goats. And 1 or 2 of them actually started rotting. And the next year, for like 2 or 3 years, this kept happening, where they just grew on their own. I did not plant any pumpkins. They just kept growing. And I'd get a crop. So that was really fun. So planting this is going to be a lot of fun. See what happens. Ooh. More beets, a dark red beets. Oh, I need more big pots to plant things in. This is going to be fun. Though I do have my big raised garden bed too. Oh, and a green tomato. You know, I've only bought the tomatoes that you can, like, that are already started at the nursery, not from seed. And, so I've never done anything like these heirlooms and stuff. In fact, one year something kept getting into my garden. And I think it was, what's it called? Is it an armadillo? Not an armadillo. I can't think of what it's called. But a little thing. It was getting under the fence, just barely. I finally blocked it off because I just could not catch it. But it kept eating, my plants just would disappear. It would vanish. And I think it was that critter. But, I kept going back to the nursery to get more tomato plants. And in the end, they had no more Romas. And this guy was like, an employee there, why do you want Romas, blah, blah, blah. And he sold me on this other tomato because they had no Romas. And it was just a number. I forget what it was. It was like a 5 number was, 5 different numbers was its name. And it was really weird because bushes, they got really big, lots of leaves, but they didn't, it's not that I didn't get tomatoes, it's that I didn't even get a flower, not a single flower off the plants. Now the other tomatoes that were not that kind, that paste kind of tomato, but was for the eating, they produced really well, flowers and everything, but that one kind didn't, and I don't know why. So listening to people talk about some of these heirloom tomatoes, I really want to see what they taste like. Because maybe I'll like them even better. Because a lot of times I'm not really into eating raw tomatoes. I like them cooked or maybe in a hamburger or something like that. But not, other ways. Oh, here's some more of the squash. So it's going to be really interesting to go try those. And, here's another one of the packages of green tomatoes. It's going to be real fun. it'll be something different. And then, I've tried growing corn before, and I've had a little bit of success. Not, not a lot, but other reasons that had nothing to do with the corn. Like one year, we were actually getting some corn, but then we had to put a baby goat in the garden and he ate it all. Things like that. But I've only grown traditional yellow eating corn. I have never grown anything different. And this is painted mountain corn. Montana farmer Dave Christensen has sampled from over 70 open pollinated varieties since the 1970s of corn to create a painted mountain corn. Now, if I can get this to grow, this looks like fun. We'll see if it grows. Well, so once again, that's the last of the seeds, and it came from single Dad Homesteading. So this came in the mail yesterday. Then last night, I was watching, I finished up my chores and stuff and looked to see what had just, my notifications for YouTube, and somebody called Homestead Dreaming, or is it Dreaming Homestead? I can't remember. I think it's Dreaming Homestead, or maybe it's Homestead Dreaming. Well, her name is Kira, and she was on live and having a giveaway. So I tuned in, saw a link, one of her moderators posted a link, and I did not know what the giveaway was for. Did not know what she was giving away or why she was giving away, but I went and I put my name on the wheel. I won. What it turned out was to be a package of zinnia flowers. So I'm going to also be able to plant some zinnia flowers, and I'm like, I'm winning all these seeds. So it's going to be an exciting year, hopefully. Hopefully I'll have a decent garden, because I'll definitely be planting something different. So I just wanted to do this quick video to show you what Single Dad Homestead sent me. And check out his channel, and check out Homestead Dreaming. I think that's the name. Or Dreaming Home. No, I will put links at the end of this video so that you can click on there. And I'll put it down below too, so that you can go visit and check them out. I know she's a lot about gardening and stuff, so check them out. And if you like what you're saying, subscribe to them. And we'll see what happens with all these seeds I'm winning. And you have a wonderful day, and may God bless you.